Hey everyone, this is the Flourysh Five, where you get to know and love Black-owned brands right here on Flourysh. And with me today is Diana King. She is the co-founder of Eat Unrestricted. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and this is a plant-based food company, and your premier line, your signature line right now is all about the cheese, better cheddar with different flavors. So first, let's just talk about the company, and then I want to get into your backstory. But you guys are vegan. You're targeting people who have allergies, and on top of that, your products are delicious. They taste good. And that was your mission from the beginning, right?
Yes, definitely. So Eat Unrestricted, we produce allergen-friendly cheese stuffs that are naturally gluten-free, soy-free. It's vegan, 100% vegan, and it also has a clean label. So we never use any artificial preservatives or coloring. We have 3 flavors. We have garlic, chipotle, and original, and we have it in 2 different sizes. We've been featured in AJC, that's really big publication in Atlanta. And we're also offered in a few independent stores in Atlanta, New York, as well as Philly. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what Unrestricted is. And again, it's better cheddar, like she said.
Yes. And you have a story behind wanting to, your vegan journey and your inspiration to really looking at your diet and how it can help you live a healthy life. So can you tell us a little bit of the backstory for your inspiration to become and create, a vegan plant-based company and be a vegan yourself?
Yeah, definitely. So I have a family history of cancer, also high blood pressure, and also just a lot of health issues. And not only do I have those issues, but also my co-founder, Eric, he has that in his family as well. It's becoming very prevalent. Not only that, food allergies are becoming very common too. So we wanted to explore having more options offered in the marketplace where it still addresses people who have certain needs, such as finding really good food that is allergen friendly. And right now, or back then when we came up with the idea, there was not a lot of options that were very delicious or tasty for us. So we wanted to just decide to look into perfecting a recipe, which we did. We spent over 2 years perfecting this recipe to make an allergen-friendly cheese stuff that's made primarily from carrots and potatoes, tastes like cheese.
Wow. So carrots and potatoes, that's the taste. How else would you describe? Because you're right, I've tried a lot of vegan cheese, and sometimes the texture is right, but the taste isn't right. There's always something that's off. How did you guys get your cheese to your standard to where you were like, you know what, this is it?
Yeah, good question. So for the first 2 years, definitely not only worked on a recipe, but introduced it to my peers that also had similar problems when it came to finding good tasting cheese that was also accommodating to their allergens as well as their taste. I'm from the South. When it comes to delicious meals, we gotta come correct. So that's why it took so long. But I can't eat regular cheese, so that's when my co-founder Eric really played a vital role in tasting it to make sure that it actually tastes like cheese, that it was creamy, that it melted right, and that we can use it as a replacement for almost any dish that has cheese in it. So after, doing countless dinners with our friends to see how they would respond to it, after surprising some of my friends, by doing a blind test and seeing if they even noticed a difference, that's how we pretty much came up with the recipe that we have now.
And the customer can appreciate that because you're going out and you're trying other people's palates, people who love cheese. I'm sure we're in that, testing group. And that brings me to the next question of, why cheese? Why did you want to start here? Because I know you've got a future and other things you want to try, but you decided to start with cheese. Why is that?
Yeah, another great question. So being part of the vegan community, I noticed that a lot of my peers who were having a hard time transitioning into a completely vegan diet due to their own choice, they found it hard to really find good dairy alternatives. Yeah. And dairy is used in pretty much everything. And not only that, when it comes to the climate change issues that are happening, cows are playing a vital role in that. And they don't only produce beef, they also produce milk that is in cheese. So we were like, okay, we're not only wanting to help people, but we want to also look at the bigger picture, which is also helping our environment, helping people feel good, and etc. So after looking at exactly what product we can make to not only do one thing, but to do all those things, we thought maybe cheese would be the best route to go.
I love that you pointed that out, because I did notice that you are you're interested in sustainable methods. And I think people often forget that being vegan or choosing, products that use no animal, whatsoever, that the benefit to that is also sort of our climate, and cutting into that, all that is happening to contribute to climate change. So I'm so glad you brought that up, that you are a sustainable company and you're mindful of taking that step away from animal, meat and cheese, right? And my last question is just, what do you want people to really know about your brand? There's so many, I really want them to just read up on you guys. Your stories are fantastic. You're very open about your inspiration with your family history. But what do you want to leave your potential customers with today?
Yeah, definitely. No, we want to focus on not only changing the way people eat, but also how they think about food. Mm-hmm. Like you said, we're very mindful about what food does, not only for our bodies, but for the environment. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of people are starting to notice that, and they want to feel better, not just physically, like when it comes to weight loss or anything like that, but also like with your energy, having more energy throughout the day, and finding something that's more fulfilling, right, in your life. And I feel like, people don't really think about how impactful food is in their day-to-day activities. It potentially could be, because it has led to a lot of scientific studies that has shown that, hey, what you eat does matter, whether it's for your health, for the environment, or for the people you love. So if you know anyone that this can impact in a positive way, please spread the word. Let them know that they have more options, and that this could be a perfect solution for what they're trying to do in their life.
Yes. I encourage people to just try it. I mean, if you're already someone who tries vegan cheese, because usually the first one's not the best one, and you try another one, this is another option, and it's a Black-owned business. So we are so happy to have you on Flourysh. I want to officially welcome you to the family.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. And I'm just ready to be part of this community. It seems like an amazing community. So thank you.
Thank you.
You stay on your road, man. You stay on your path. Eventually things will begin to flourish for you.
Flourishing.
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 Flourishing and doing well.